Students, today we are going to talk about past tense. We are going to talk about the rules in using past tense. Okay, so when do we use past tense? We should usually use past tense when we talk about something happened in the past. For example, yesterday, or last week, or last night, last month, or last year. Also, this morning. All the things happened in the past. We use past tense. So is there any rules for using past tense? Of course, there are some. Rule number 1. Very easy. You add ed for past tense. For example, watch change to watched. Cook change to cooked. Okay, rule number 2. Sometimes we only add de when the words already have an e by the end. For example, dance. We just add d. For example, change. We just add d. Rule number 3. When we see y, we change y to I-E-D. For example, try. We change y to I-E-D. For example, cry. We change y to I-E-D. Okay, so now rule number 4. If you see the vowel, they are A, E, I, O, or U. You need to double the last letter. For example, chat. There's a vowel here. A, E, I, O, or U. Then you need to double the last letter. And then you add ed. For example, drop. You see a vowel here. A, E, I, O, U. Before the last letter. Before the last letter. Then you double the last letter. And then you add E, D. But there are lots of exceptions. Exceptions are those who doesn't follow rules. For example, play and stay. Because the last letter is Y. Even you see a vowel A, E, I, O, U. Before the last letter, we do not add double Y. No double Y. Remember, for Y, no double Y. Another exception. When you see listen or happen, how many sounds are there? 1, 2. 1, 2. Each of the word has 2 sounds. When you hear 2 sound, do we need to have double N? Double N? No. Even you see A, E, I, O, U, the vowel. No double N. You just add E, D, E, D. One more exception. For example, waited. A, E, I, O, U here. Do we need double N? No. Because we have 2 vowels next to each other. So we just add E, D is okay. Okay? So now, we will talk about irregular verbs. Irregular verbs. Do you remember what they are? They are those naughty verbs that need you to remember. For example, come, change to came. There is no rules you need to remember. For example, buy, bought. There are no rules you need to remember. So that's all for past 10 class. Have you remembered all the rules? Do you remember all the irregular verbs? Let's try your best. Bye bye.